The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
We continue on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck got up big in the first half, and as J.T. Burton's Tusculum teams typically do, rallied. 17 all-time double-digit deficits overcome by J.T. Burton coached Pioneer teams. You knew that the Pioneers would make a run. Indeed, they did, but your team had enough chutzpah to prevail in the end. What did you see from your team withstanding some high-level, long two-shot making for the Pioneers tonight?
First of all, Cav, I'm so glad to have you at my side again.
It's good to be here,
Let me state that. Always enjoy this time with you. Let me give credit where credit's due, and it's easy to give it because I've seen them do this too many times. Tusculum is a fighting, blue-collar, physical, tough team. I was literally scared to death going downstairs at half, knowing that we had performed very well and we had a nice little lead there. But I just know how JT's teams function, man. And I warned our guys, like, don't get fat, sassy, and happy right now, because you're going to get some punches thrown your way, figuratively speaking, and that's exactly what happened. So credit to Tusculum. Not surprised. Credit to them, though. They made it. They pushed, took the lead, but we were able to hang on there late and come out with the win, despite the fact that Tusculum made it interesting.
Really took a varied approach. The full display of your offensive type on display here today. In the first half, it was Trey Hubbard. Tusculum was giving him whatever he wanted, and Trey took it. What did you see from your starting point guard with that 28-point first half?
I mean, he misses one shot, man. I don't know. So far exceeded what any expectation would have been. So I'm pleased what Trey did, but I can't say I'm really surprised, man. He's just a really good basketball player. In his second year here, he's very confident, and he knows we've got a really high level of belief in him. And so he did what he can do. Thank goodness he did. Now the second half, Tusculum made some significant adjustments. Tried to sort of take the ball a little bit with their press. They came back. We're sort of mixing up their defenses a little bit there, and we did a bad job of attacking, still being on the attack. I think we I hate to say, we sort of played not to lose as opposed to playing to win the second half. While of course they, on the flip of it, they're playing for their lives to win, and that's how you have the second half turn into what it turned into. Defensively,
it felt like it bears out. The points in the paint, you outscored Tusculum 48-26. Not a lot that Tusculum got around the rim. They just made countless 15, 17-foot twos.
Hey, man, you know how we think about the game. It's driven by data for the most part, and data can still get you beat. And they had guys today that took tough shots and made them. Took tough shots and made them, and that, I give credit to them. Credit to them for being able to do that. But I was pleased with the fact that we more or less doubled it up at the rim. We quintilled it. What is it, Kev? You're smarter than I am. What is it when you?
What's your multiplier?
Times seven.
Times 7.
Yes. Septupled it in transition points. I'll take that. We did turn the ball over too much and provided him some easy ones there. But, I mean, there's a lot of things that we did today that I liked. A lot of things we did today I liked, and a lot of things that we did today that I didn't like, and we've got to improve and get better on.
I think it is an interesting one because you look at this. Bryce Jackson, Denaj Kimber, Ryan Neal, Taj Kimber, and Josh Britton. That's 5 guys for Tusculum. All reset their career highs today. I know you're a scout-based prep team. Some guys did some stuff for Tusculum that they hadn't this season. It kind of felt like it would come for them. Rare for J.T. Burton's teams to shoot the way they have shot through 4 games to start this year, but How was it adjusting on the fly as guys started making shots?
As the year goes on, a guy's true colors come out. And so when you take like Britton and the Kimber brothers, they're freshmen, man. You don't really know. And you've seen them in 3 games, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, and one of the Kimber guys has even been out most of those. So you're not really sure. You're sort of going on what you sort of believe and it could be. But credit to them, they surged today. You know, they surged and played with great confidence and played with great passion. It wasn't quite enough to get the job done, to get the ultimate, which is the win. But if I'm JT, I'm looking at some of these young guys I got and thinking, man, I've got some guys that I think I can really rely on, you know, down the road moving forward.
Your starting 5 goes for 93 or 95 points. Touched on it with Trey. John missed his first 8 threes, but buried some pretty consequential ones late. What did you see from a guy that you know can get it done from whatever level of the floor he chooses to?
Well, you know, I mean, John, he can shoot the ball, man. He can shoot the ball. He was able to find good twos through him. You got to remember, Tusculum is really good at defending the 3.
Yeah.
Really good. So for us to get 29 attempts and make 11 of them, we're making 11 on the year. We're taking 27 on the year, so we're a little bit above our average. But some of the big ones there late in the second, you know, they were critical. They were really critical, and the confidence I have in John and in Nick and in Tate Mulkey, who got a little time today. Jack, I mean Braid. We got so many guys that are 3-point threats. When all them dudes shoot, I think it's going in. I typically think it's going in, and when it doesn't, I'm sort of shocked. So, could we have shot it better today? Yes, but credit to Tusculum. They defend the 3 really well. They make it tough, and I got to give the credit where credit's due.
In this one, you alluded to a Nick Brennigan 3 late. That was the separator. Wide open left corner with a minute left. What happened to get him the ball?
I can tell you, they're shooting free throws. I've got one call on, so we know what they're doing defensively. Luke comes over and says, hey, let's go with this other call. I trust Luke. He's my point guard for 4 years. He's been an assistant in year 2. I went with his recommendation. And so the credit goes to Brennigan for setting up the other Brennigan to make that separation 3. It wasn't the head coach. It was the trusty young assistant that you know said, hey, let's go with this other call. I think we can exploit it. We went with it, and it paid off. So thank you to Brennigan and Brennigan.
You're back at home wrapping up a 4-game homestand against Rob Perrin's Catawba College, Catawba Indians on Saturday. Always bring a ton of ball pressure. What do you have to do to get ready for Catawba?
Next 2 days will be prep and sort of recovery time. I don't know what some of the scores benched for tonight, but I know they went on the road to Anderson.
Down by 5 right now, late in the second.
Down by 5 late in the second. They'll be incredibly hungry. I mean, they're back-to-back conference tournament champions. I think they got a piece of the regular season last year, maybe 2. It'll be, it'll be an incredibly difficult challenge. They're going to pressure. They're going to press. I would say they really take great pride in their defense. They've got Chris Robinson, who leads our league in scoring at 19.5 a game. So we've had other big tests this year, but this could be one of the bigger ones we've had because of the defense, you know, and the potential that Chris Robinson can go off and get you 25, 30 on any night. Really
looking forward to Jake Benson's head coming into the shot, peering across the camera to take a look at basketball score.
Notice I didn't even notice it. I was rambling and did not even notice his head.
I did. Chuck, pleasure as always. I'm abandoning you again on Saturday. Have fun against the Indians.
Hey, good luck to our Carson-Newman football program. What an incredible first year. Ashley Ingram, his staff and team. We wish them nothing but the best on Saturday as they travel to Miles. I'm very confident that they will perform in a way that they advance.
Chuck, pleasure's ours.
Thanks, Kevin.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson will roll on the Domino's postgame report with our Food City player of the game, Trey Hubbard, after this on the Eagle Sports